there's no other person can get there easily. So before getting there, let's carry her, let's do this, let's do that. It's even an embarrassment to us.
That's true.
Carrying us. Why are you carrying us? Why can't you provide what we need to move ourselves easily to where we are heading to? So those things makes our people not to even bother to go to the hospital. They prefer inviting this ordinary to their house just to come and take good care of them. And at the end it can lead to complication, which can eventually lead to untimely death. Like we have a case now, one of our women has just given birth in the hospital. Fine, this person didn't plan to go to such hospital because the hospital, the bill is very high. But due to maybe unable to go to the hospital, we want to lead to one thing or the other, the people living around her quickly rush her to the hospital. And we have to pay 300,000 naira now before she can come out of the hospital. Because it's not about the operation for the child alone. They discovered she has a fibroid. Maybe she was aware of that fibroid before, but because of how can I get money? Where can I get money? Who will help me? Who will do this? She has to keep that one to herself and move on with her life. So those are the things we experienced. Then when it comes to our society, the way people relate with us, the way people discuss with us when it comes to in the church, even in the church, let me relate it to Bible. I'm a Christian. The way Bible presented persons with disability generally, it even annoys some of us. Are beyond. Though that was then. But I think it has to be paraphrased the way we should be called, the way we should be addressed. Some just voice out that sometimes they just decided not to go to church because when they are reading Bible in the church, when it comes to the issue of person with disability, the blind person God Jesus healed, the way they will read out the Bible, it will somehow annoy such person. You know, for the rest of the day in the church, the person's mind will not be there again because that person will have been insulted. So I don't know how that one will be handled. Though it's the word of God, but I don't know how that one can be handled. Then, when it comes to political space, we all know that even in Osun State, our honorable has just gone. As DV has not gone, I have said something about it. Though I will still say something about it. In the House of Assembly now, let's look around the House of Assembly. We can never see a woman there representing one constituency or the other. God bless of women with disability. So, and this thing is not only left to the government, it's also our own participation in the society. And I want to use this medium to encourage our women as well. You said something about how to come over this thing, how to overcome it. The best way for us to overcome it is to first organize trainings for our women, capacity building training. I must tell you this, moving from one training to another has been helping me as a woman. Despite that my own disability, this thing is even, when I say it's better, it's not that I'm condemning others. You know what I mean by that. Our own is limited to our skin and our eyes. We have others. We have people that cannot even come out of the house. We are their voices. We are the ones speaking on their behalf. In my higher institution, while I was in higher institution, I faced a lot of things, especially when it's time for me to have a boyfriend, fears, and others. Many people will say, I feel fair. What do you see in her? Later, the person will just ignore and all those sort of words. While I was serving at Kaduna, then, you know, in orientation camp is very lively. You love to do all sort of exercise. I proved myself to that. Let me do this, let me do that. I tried to do some of the things I think I can do. But there is this one, you have to walk on the rope. Okay. I don't want to, but there are these two men, this senior officer, they encourage me to, but there is this voice coming from the background. I felt discouraged. Those people pushed me. Nothing will happen to you. If you want to come, that we grab you, we do this, we do that. But many people like that, that have been discouraged due to one word or the other. But I want to tell our women out there that we should be focused. Let's try and prove them wrong that there is ability in disability. Even at all we are not perfect, we can still do it. Let's have that mind that we can still do it. Not we will do it, we can do it. And just forge ahead to do it. So we can, let's try and organize orientation training for our women. Let's bring them together, maybe local government and intergovernment. That's just the only way to make sure our people speak out.
Thank you. In terms of training, let us know the kind of training your women